Alright, so this is the start of something new. In today's video, we are starting our MyCareer series on NBA 2K25. We are going to be playing center for the Orlando Magic. Now, the build that we will be using is this right here, my 7'1" maxed wingspan slasher with a 99 standing dunk. If you guys can imagine, I have a lot of rep on this game. I am a vet too, so I have 13 cap breakers I can use on my build, so I got a lot of stuff on this build that you normally probably wouldn't have. But I really like this build. We get contact dunks, big man standing contact dunks. We can protect the rim with the 93 block. We're great off the glass with the 96 defensive rebound. This build is really solid overall, and I think it's going to be very fun for a MyCareer series. But with all that out of the way, man, let's get through some of these cutscenes in the beginning of the season, talking to the general manager and the head coach.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round, and then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level, always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
All right, look. I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's gonna walk you through everything. She's great, You're gonna love her. Brian, anything you wanna add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
So once we got back into the arena, I spoke to Donna for a little bit about media training, and then we went straight to the team practice facility to have our interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so I have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man. if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, you know, it follows you everywhere.
Felt bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, you know, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, you know. I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. You know, how he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. You know, do I think that I have greatness? Of course. You know, but it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But
Come
you're
on.
thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that.
Okay.
And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
And P, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good,
all right?
how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today?
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right.
We got all
bet.
we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, Emphy.
Yep.
Now the media day is all done. We ended up heading to the locker room and talking to Coach Tucker about our spot in the depth chart, which we found out we were going to be coming off of the bench, trying to take away the starting job from the starting center on the Orlando Magic. We just have to outperform him in 4 games, which I think will be relatively easy. But now with all of that taken care of, it is finally time to get on the court for our first NBA game against the Miami Heat. Okay, so we get subbed in with 1:20 left in the first quarter. We're gonna go to an inverted pick and roll. We're gonna drive straight to the basket and get on that rim for our first official NBA bucket. Now with 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter, scores 26-18. We're up in Miami. We're gonna set a pin down screen for me coming up to the top of the key. We're gonna shoot a deep midi right there, but it's gonna go in. But now we gotta play some defense. Tyler Hero driving straight to the rim. Shot is going to be blocked by me, but Kevin Love picks it up and gets the free bucket right there. That's Cavs legend Kevin Love right there, but we're gonna get some work on him right here. Sham God gets straight to the rim, and that's a free bucket on Kevin Love. I'm sorry, Kevin. That two-way tenacity was humming, and it just meant that we could do moves that we normally can't, so we just had to hit him with the Sham God. Going to the next play right here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. We're gonna get almost a crazy chase down block there, but we just couldn't get there in time. Next defensive possession, we're gonna get a block by, I believe that was Cole Anthony who got the block there, and then we're gonna get a beautiful lob pass right over Tyler Hero for a free bucket. This was actually a really great pass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now we're in a close one. Miami just won't go away. Scores 45-44. We have Banchero set the screen, drive, go for the meter dunk over Haywood Highsmith and Terry Rozier. Neither of them were gonna be able to do anything to stop this at the rim. Now Miami is keeping this one close at home, but we're gonna try and have Franz Wagner set a screen right here, and it's gonna be another pick and pop. We're gonna go downhill on Duncan Robinson and get on that rim once again. And although we have been scoring pretty easy on the offensive end, Miami has been hitting some tough buckets throughout this game right here. Heroes getting all types of clamped up. We're gonna give it to Jimmy, and he's gonna get a contested bucket at around the free throw line. All right, so now going into the fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Up. three. Let's shoot another three. It was contested, but it ended up going in. That was our first made three of the game, but ironically, that was probably the easiest three we shot all game. Another stop here on the defensive end. We have 19 points and 7 rebounds in this game. Now, this is just a great way to score in transition right here. Get it to Paolo Banchero and just let him do whatever he wants to Terry Rozier in the paint. And now we've pretty much pulled away in this game, but we just got to get another defensive stop right there, getting the chase down block on Jimmy Butler. We're going to try and score in transition, go right at Highsmith. We end up picking the offensive rebound up after that, and we score way easier than I thought I would have. Now, this is going to be pretty much it for the first game. About a minute left in it. We're up pretty much convincingly at this point. We're going to hit another pick. We're going to get the pop off of that, and we're going to green that shot and finish this game 50% from 3. And we ended up winning this game 73-58, which is a great road win in our first game of the regular season. So now we're going to come back into the locker room and talk to our head coach about our performance this game.
You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
And that is going to be it for the first episode of this My Career series. And this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. If you guys know me, I have another channel where I do pretty much just my player builds, playing the rec and whatnot. That's going to be over on my main channel, which is Joey2K. But this is just a second channel where I want to start doing My Career content. So if you have anything that you want to say about this video, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there's anything that you would have done differently. But that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. But I'm out. Later.